Welcome to your complete guide on how to be a man with a woman. Manhood is one of the most important qualities women are attracted to. And that's why I want you to listen carefully to this video, because it's one of the most important videos in the How to Attract Women series. In this video, I'll explain how to make a woman feel that you are a man and what kind of mindset you must have. Because in the end, when a woman meets you, the first and most important thing she looks for is a man, a strong man who can face life and its challenges. So, let me share with you 6 principles that I want you to live by and remember for the rest of your life. Principle 1, you have no competitor. The first idea that must be deeply rooted in your mind as a man is this: you have no competitor. There is no man on earth who can take your place or steal the girl who's with you simply because you don't see anyone as your competition. When you truly believe this, the girl automatically feels that no one equals you because you don't act with fear or jealousy. But if you believe someone is competing with you, you'll start acting weak, checking her phone, watching her every move, doubting her. And that's when attraction begins to fade. When you believe you have no competitor, you actually possess the highest level of self-confidence. Everything in your behavior changes. Your look, your energy, even your presence around her. She feels that confidence without you saying a word, and she feels calm and more attracted to you because your presence sends a quiet message. I don't seek approval, I choose. The mindset of competition and fear is what destroys a man. When you're afraid of losing her, you start behaving in ways that expose your weakness, monitoring, overreacting, and overgiving. At that moment, the roles reverse. You become the one afraid of being replaced, and she becomes the one holding the power. The right mindset is to remain calm and confident, to compete with no one, and to fear no loss. Whoever wants you will stay, and whoever doesn't, leaving doesn't take anything away from you. Let me give you some examples to make this clearer. At the gym, a handsome trainer talks to her. You don't change your tone, raise your voice, or rush to compare yourself. You finish your workout, then say something short and polite if necessary. On social media, guys leave comments on her pictures. You don't join the Who Comments More contest. Your value isn't measured by emojis. With her ex, if she mentions him casually, you don't get nervous. The past is her mirror, not your measurement. With a richer or more handsome man, don't compare his traits to yours. You are a complete system of values, attitude, boundaries, leadership, energy. Sometimes personality beats resources. In a group of friends, joking may turn into teasing. You just smile and calmly change the topic. You don't join an unnecessary battle. But please avoid these common mistakes I see many guys make, turning no competitor into empty arrogance. Showing off, looking down on others. That's not confidence. That's disguised fear. Acting like the fake indifferent type. You pretend you don't care while burning inside. The result is mixed signals. She easily detects over-explaining. Those who keep saying, "I'm not jealous," usually are. Silent confidence speaks louder. Loud comparison, pointing out other men's flaws to look better. The man with no competitor doesn't need to tear others down to stand out. Another example, she says, "Bob made me laugh today." You say, "Nice, laughter is healthy." Then you change the topic to something meaningful between you. No interrogation, no sarcastic comment, no attempt to steal the spotlight. The message is, I am not threatened. If you ever feel a strong wave of jealousy, don't respond immediately. Delay your reply. Give yourself 12 hours before reacting. You'll be surprised how the illusion of threat fades away. No competitor is a way of living. Your power isn't in proving you're the best. It's in staying centered in your frame, even if no one approves. That's the kind of confidence that ignites attraction and keeps you the leader of your life's rhythm. Principle 2, your purpose and goals come before the girl. A real man places his purpose and goals in life above any relationship. When you make the girl more important than your goals, you lose her respect because she feels that you've lost your direction. But when she sees that you put your work, ambition, and success first, she feels safe with you because she knows you're the leader of your life. A woman doesn't want a man who revolves around her. She wants a man who revolves around his own vision. Why is this principle essential? Because attraction is built on leadership and direction. A man with an internal compass doesn't get distracted by emotional waves. Having a clear mission shifts your energy from reaction to action and from justification to achievement. And the woman, even if she doesn't say it, tests whether you have an independent path or if you're waiting for her guidance. And I'll take the chance to explain one of the most important concepts you must know to succeed in relationships: the difference between care and centrality. Healthy care, being present, listening, and appreciating her presence without changing your path. Unhealthy centrality, canceling your plans, neglecting your projects, and reshaping your day around her mood. The first increases your value. The second dissolves it. A girl respects a man who makes her feel like a beautiful addition to his life, not the center of it. Let me give you some examples. At work, you have an important deadline tomorrow. She suggests going out late. Your confident answer, "I have a deadline early in the morning. Let's postpone it to tomorrow afternoon." No excessive apologies, no drama, just a simple arrangement that keeps the goal intact. In your routine, your workout time is fixed. Don't cancel it every time an unexpected plan appears. Your consistency sends an unspoken message. I lead my time. In finances, have a monthly budget for your projects, courses, and self-development before laser expenses. Without financial discipline, your goal becomes just talk. In relationships, if you notice she's consuming your time without progress or respect for your boundaries, reduce your investment and redirect your energy towards your purpose. In conclusion, your purpose isn't against her. It protects both of you. When your compass is clear, the relationship becomes safer and more attractive. A woman doesn't want to be your project. She wants to be the partner of a man who has one. Put your vision first. Set your boundaries and give her a mature presence that doesn't swallow your mission. That's how you keep both her respect and yourself at the same time. By the way, if you want to go beyond this video to learn the advanced psychology, behaviors, and conversation patterns that make women feel your presence without you trying, that's exactly what I teach step by step inside my course, The Attraction Algorithm. The link is in the description. Principle 3. No fear. Fear is the enemy of manhood. A woman is not attracted to a man who fears losing her or fears expressing his opinion. When she feels that you are afraid, her sense of safety with you decreases, and so does your value in her eyes. Manhood means expressing yourself boldly, deciding with confidence, and not fearing the outcome. The fear of losing her makes her stop fearing losing you. And when the idea of loss disappears from her mind, attraction fades. She is drawn to the man she could lose if things don't align, not to the one who cannot live without her. How does fearlessness look in daily behavior? You speak clearly in one short sentence instead of a long speech. This works for me. This doesn't. Decisive short decisions. I have work today. Let's go out tomorrow at 6. No extra explanations. Stability under pressure. You don't raise your voice. Don't threaten. Don't beg. Your calmness is your strength. Acceptance of results. If she doesn't like your frame, you wish her well and move on. Quick, practical examples. She tests your jealousy by mentioning another man. You smile and change the topic. Nice. By the way, I finished my workouts for the week and I have a project due. A sudden request cancels your plans. I'd like to, but I already have a set appointment. Let's do Friday. An escalating argument. I prefer talking without accusations. Let's continue after half an hour. Your communication boundaries. I reply between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Outside that, I answer when I'm free. And let me give you a 4-step strategy that I want you to remember for life. 1. Name the behavior calmly. I noticed a comment that disrespected me. 2. Express briefly. That's not acceptable to me. 3. Offer a simple alternative. We can joke but without insults. 4. If it happens again, if it repeats, we'll lessen our meetings, and you stick to what you said. Don't make defensive explanations. Don't play the victim. Don't compare yourself to others. Another example, she says, "Why don't you reply quickly?" I turn off notifications during work. I reply between 6 and 8 in the evening. She, "What if I need you urgently?" If it's an emergency, I'll reply right away. Otherwise, the schedule stays the same. Clarity without excessive apologies, and boundaries that can be applied. And before moving to the next principle, here's the mindset you must have to succeed in relationships. The real loss is not losing her. The real loss is losing your self-respect just to keep her. Courage is not shouting. Courage is disciplined silence, clear boundaries, and accepting results. If you're right for each other, she'll stay. If not, her leaving protects you from the wrong path. That calmness is what keeps attraction alive. Principle 4. Do not suffer because of a girl. Do not allow yourself to break because of a girl. Tying your emotional stability to another person's behavior takes control out of your hands. A woman is not attracted to a man who collapses and plays the victim. If she sees you twisting in pain from a word or a situation, she understands that you are unstable, and stability is the pillar of attraction. Imagine a simple situation. She says a hurtful phrase, or belittles you in front of others. Naturally, you'll feel upset. But instead of rushing into a spiral of explanations and accusations, take a deep breath and respond with a clear, short sentence. "I don't like this tone." Then change the subject or calmly end the conversation. You must refuse to turn your life into a drama arena. There is a big difference between running away from confrontation and choosing the right battlefield, the battlefield of calm and boundaries. Sometimes pain hides under the name of love. You tell yourself, "I'm hurting because I care." But the truth is, you're hurting because you handed over your center to someone else. When you love from a place of strength, her behavior becomes information, not wounds. Repeated lateness is information about discipline. Respect is information. Mockery is information too. You handle all that the way an adult handles an angry child by understanding the context, not taking it personally. This doesn't mean pretending to be cold or acting smart. It simply means not allowing a passing moment to change how you see yourself. She may sometimes test the firmness of your frame by throwing a provoking comment to see will you lose balance if you slip into defense mode. Raise your voice and send long messages. You've exposed your weak spot. But if you give a short smile and say, "Let's continue when we're calm," and then actually follow through, you didn't escape, you led the scene. And ironically, her respect for you increases at that moment because you prove that you don't roll downhill with every push. And if the situation truly hurt you, you're human. But don't turn pain into your identity. Acknowledge your discomfort. Then ask yourself, what did I learn? Where should I set a boundary? If a sincere apology comes, good. If the behavior repeats, you quietly withdraw your investment and rearrange her place in your life without fights or revenge. Not every story is a final battle. The scene that truly kills attraction is when you look like you can't live without her. Long messages, checking her activity, begging for explanations. None of that eases the pain. What eases it is regaining your center. Treat provocation as an opportunity too. If she throws a demeaning comment, you don't need a long lecture. A simple no is enough. And if the game continues, you're the one who ends it. "This isn't the kind of relationship that suits me." Then you stand by your words. Yes, it's hard, but that's what it means to learn instead of suffer. Learning is a decision you repeat, while suffering is a story you retell every night. And the final rule, she often doesn't want to hurt you as much as she wants to see you. She wants to see your backbone. When she finds that you don't shake at every spark, she calms down inside because you've become a steady reference. You don't explode, you don't run away, and you don't beg for her approval. You clarify. You stand firm and you move on. If the relationship is healthy, your calmness restores respect. If it's not, your calmness saves you quickly and with minimal loss. Sum it up in one sentence. Take every insult as a lesson, defining what you accept and what you reject, not as a dagger you live with. Don't suffer to prove you love. Learn to prove you're a man who leads himself. And if she doesn't appreciate your stability, her departure is a delayed gain, not a loss. Principle 5. Do not change your opinions or lifestyle for her. Do not change yourself for any girl. Your opinions, your way of living, your hobbies. These are the things that form your identity. When you change them to please her, you send a message of weakness. Her approval matters more than myself. At that moment, your attractiveness drops and her respect for you decreases. There is a difference between developing yourself because you want to and changing yourself to gain her approval. Development is your decision. Learning a skill, caring for your health, organizing your time. But changing for her means erasing parts of your identity just to fit hers. The first is strength. The second is giving yourself up. In daily life, this shows quickly. She asks you to stop seeing your friends because she doesn't like them. You calmly say, "They're part of my life. I won't leave them. If there's a specific behavior that bothers you, we can talk about it." She suggests you quit your hobby because it's childish. You reply, "It makes me happy, and I won't stop it." We can arrange our time so it doesn't conflict. She wants you to change your opinion just to agree with hers. You say, "I respect your opinion, but mine is different, and we don't have to match." If she says, "Change this or we'll break up," you calmly choose yourself. "This is who I am. If it suits you, great. If not, I wish you well." You may fear losing her, but that's exactly what makes her attached to you and unable to live without you. Short summary. Stay as you are and keep improving yourself for yourself. She was attracted to you because you are clear and stable, not because you change with every request. Principle 6. Do not care about her opinion of you. Do not make her opinion the scale by which you measure yourself. She may say things to test you or to provoke your jealousy, but you neither change nor get tense. You listen, smile, and continue your day as usual. This doesn't mean you ignore her or belittle her. It simply means you don't seek her approval to feel your own value. If she says, "You seem cold sometimes," you calmly reply, "That's my nature. When I need to be clear, I'm clear." And you end a topic without a long defense. If she throws a comparison, "Bob is nicer than you," you simply say, "Choose what suits you," then change the subject to something meaningful. If she comments on your looks or clothes, "I don't like this style," you say, "I like it." And if you have a practical reason to change, you do it because you want to, not to earn her approval. The main idea, you respect her opinion, but you don't live by it. Your opinion of yourself comes from your values, your discipline, your work, and your lifestyle. When she sees that you don't seek to please her every moment, she feels safe with you because you are steady, and she treats you with greater respect. In daily life, this appears as calmness. You don't over-explain. You don't chase approval, and you don't change your decisions every 5 minutes based on what she says. If she gives you a logical comment, take it with a cool head. If it's just a test or provocation, a short smile is enough and you continue your day. In summary, listen without attachment. Stay firm in your frame and never let anyone's opinion define your worth. When you do that, you respect yourself first, and that's exactly what makes others respect you. If you reach this far, remember this: Being a man isn't about how loud you speak or how many girls you attract. It's about the quiet control behind your actions. This was The Dark Needle. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.